Welcome back to A Trucking Journey. As you can see, got the pickup truck loaded with a whole bunch of crap, because that means I just cleaned out my truck. There are currently 10 diagnostic fault codes, and I don't have enough money to fix one of them. But so last time I'll be sitting here in the seat. Yeah, I wasn't real concerned about cleaning it up spotless. OTR Leasing can go fuck themselves. But I got all of my stuff out of it that I need, and time to close it up. You know, I had all weekend to really mull it over, think about my options. Even though I didn't really have any options, because I had enough money to pay my truck insurance. But then if I paid my truck insurance, I'm sitting here with a truck that doesn't run. So I was like, well, what's the point of paying my truck insurance and then have a truck that doesn't run, can't make any money with it? It's useless to me. So I thought, well, I better just not pay my truck insurance and walk away, shut the business down, because at least I've got some money in my pocket and I'm not completely broke right now. You know, I can eat for a little while anyway. So you know, and I just want to go over this again for those of you who may not watched all of the previous videos. OTR Leasing is a bunch of shady cocksuckers. They lied to me for over 3 months. They were taking down payments for trucks that they did not have in their possession. Somebody left a comment on a previous video, after a week or two, I would have just gone to the dealership and grabbed that truck. I'm like, did you not even watch the video? They didn't have the trucks. They had an agreement to buy the trucks from somebody else. They did not have the trucks in their possession. The seller had not released the trucks to them yet. He was trying to hold on to them because the value of the trucks was increasing, and he was trying to sell them to somebody else for more money. So I got stuck in the middle of a bunch of shady people trying to make more money, and that caused me to spend more. It wasn't in my budget to sit around for 3 months not making any money. I was told when I put my down payment down that I would have my truck within 10 to 14 days. That's a totally acceptable time period to wait for a truck. Even if it would have just been like a month, that would have been fine. But I didn't have a whole lot of money to begin with. I wish I would have had more in the bank, but I had enough if they would have given me my truck after a reasonable amount of time. But because they didn't, and they continuously lied to me, Terrence, my salesman, lied to me over and over and over and over again. Oh yeah, it's going through the tech inspection now. It'll be ready next week for you to pick up. We've just had so many trucks that we're inspecting. It's going to be another week. They're waiting on a part for a sensor that should be here next week, and then you can come pick up your truck. Just those kind of bullshit lies over and over again from OTR Leasing out of Kansas. That ate through the money I had saved to start my business. Because because I'm single, I don't have any family. It's all me, only me. So I still had bills I had to pay. And so basically they put me in a hole that it was impossible to dig myself out of. Because when I got my truck, of course you can't just hop on the road right away. Once you do get your truck, there are other things that you need, you know. So by the time I took care of the other stuff that I needed, you know, you got to get your paperwork in order, all your permits, your DOT number on your truck, all your correct signage, all that good stuff that, you know, you can't, it's not like you can just go pick up your truck and go grab a load. That's hard to do. Being that it was Christmas time, the Christmas rush was over. There's not a lot of loads during Christmas as far, you know, the actual Christmas time. So I figured, okay, come January, I'll hit it hard, try to make as much as I can. Well, January and February are traditionally pretty slow as far as freight volume goes. So it was tough, but, you know, I was able to book some loads, not nearly enough. And so power only loads, you know, if somebody were to ask me, should I buy a truck and start, you know, my own authority, go truck driving, I would say if you have your own trailer, definitely go for it. If you're going to try to depend on power only loads, it's going to be tough. And especially in my situation, because I couldn't get my license plate, I couldn't afford the registration fee for my IRP plate. So I was extremely limited as far as what kind of loads, where I could go. You know, I had to avoid way stations and agricultural checkpoint stations. So my choices were very limited. So in my situation, it definitely didn't work out as far as being power only. You know, if I would have been able to get my IRP plate in January, I'm going to say 95% probably wouldn't be in the situation that I'm in now, because you can't make any money in Florida. Everybody knows that. You got to, you know, you can make some money in Florida, but you got to be able to leave the state when all the Florida loads dry up. You know, it has to be an option at least. If I would have been able to go anywhere I wanted to, I would have been able to make enough money to where the truck breaking down on me wouldn't have been the end of my business. But I've been struggling all summer long. You know, this, like I said before, the springtime was decent. I wasn't rich by any means, but it was decent. I pretty much could get a load anytime I wanted, and the money, the rates weren't too bad. But then come summertime, I don't know what happened, but the loads just disappeared here in Florida. The rates went down through the, you know, straight to the toilet. I was just checking the load board earlier this evening just out of curiosity, and yeah, the loads from Jackson, you know, power only load, Jacksonville to Miami, back to Jacksonville, still going for like $750. I was doing those loads for $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 in the spring. The price of diesel just keeps going up. I just saw when I was driving around tonight, it's $3.95, so damn near $4 a gallon. You know, I'm trying to think of what it was. It last time I bought fuel, which was like last week, it was like $3.50 something. So it's shooting up out of nowhere. But the rates keep going down, the diesel price keeps going up, and that's just a recipe for disaster. And so when you don't have the opportunity to make decent money going out of state, to build up a cushion in your bank account for when something like this happens, you're shit out of luck when it happens, because like I said, there's like 10 things wrong with the truck right now, and I don't even have the money to fix one of them. So now that I got all my stuff out of the truck, I'm gonna send the dude at OTR Leasing a nasty email, tell him to come pick up his fucking piece of shit, and tell him I'm just gonna have to file bankruptcy and you people will never see a penny from me. So that's about it. That closes the books on Bauman Transport. This will be the last time I see this truck. And as far as what's gonna go on with the channel, I haven't decided yet. Obviously, I'm gonna have to find another job. If it's something that's not extremely boring, I'll probably continue to film. But I don't know what that's gonna be yet, so I'll let you all know. I really want to continue filming, and I want to build the channel. I enjoy it. I enjoy the interaction with most of you. But yeah, if I'm doing something that I think people might be interested in watching on YouTube, I'll definitely continue doing videos. But as far as that, I can't promise you that, but stick around, keep checking, and thanks for watching, and please subscribe.